Hello there, my name is James May. Just starting out here. This is my first YouTube video I'm going to make. I'm training for a company, Western Express, and I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I went through orientation. I got a driver. I got a trainer to train me. We've been on the road for about maybe 4 days, and it's been some experience. From what I see here is I'm out in the middle of nowhere, somewhere in Iowa. We're waiting to pick up a load that's going to take about 2 hours to pick up, which means that our wheels aren't spinning. They're not turning, which means that we are not making money. Back at home, I'm from New Jersey. I'm from Hopatcong, New Jersey. I live on Lake Hopatcong. I got my license. It took me a year to get my license, which was a very long time because of all the situations that I was in. So I looked around for jobs. It took me about 3 weeks to a month. I came across this company, Western Express, which was a really good company, I thought. And well, they offer training, so these guys are going to train you. The training that I received so far, I have a very good trainer with me. He's all about safety, and he's looking out for my ass right now because we went through so many situations that I have no idea what I am doing. If you think you're just going to hop in a tractor trailer and just have someone give you the keys to start driving, I think you're going to be proven wrong. I'm a hard worker. I try my hardest, and I'm doing the best I can. I had to leave my family home from Lake Hopatcong, New Jersey. I left 2 kids and a wife, and I'm out here at some sheetrock yard waiting for them to pick up, for us to pick up sheetrock to bring all the way shoot down to Texas. I'm gonna jump in a truck. I'm gonna drive down 10 hours to Texas. So far, my experience is I've been living at about 4 truck stops. The reason why I'm making this video is I came here because I needed the training. That's why I came here, okay? And this is a little bit of a rough life, which I was kind of expecting it, but it is really tough. It's like the cross between being in the Boy Scouts and the military. Okay, it's kind of like being in jail because you're at the desperate of your trainer to train you. Okay, so that's been my experience. You have to really know if you want to do trucking or not. Okay, you have to know that you want to be out here doing this, and this is what you really want in life. Okay, you're going to be staying at truck stops. You're going to be at truck yards. You're going to be waiting for loads to pick them up, and your wheels aren't turning. You're not going to be making money. Okay, this is the truck that I'm at. That's my trainer in a truck, and this is the yard. This is the yard that I'm at right now. You see the yard? All right, and I'm from New Jersey, and we're out in the middle of nowhere. I have no idea where I am right now. If something was to happen, I'd probably have no idea what to do. If my truck broke down, I'd have to call up for repairs. Okay, so I'm out here. It's really cold out. Okay, that's my truck. I have a really good trainer in a truck. Okay, I don't know what I would do without my trainer right now. Okay, so this is my first video that I'm making at this point. We already had the brakes were smoking on us already when we were picking up another load just before. Actually, we picked up a load, and a sheet metal load, and on the way driving a sheet metal load, this was on my 3rd day, and the brakes were smoking. I thought we were going to have to pull on the side of the road, and we were going to have to put out the triangles. We didn't. We got to a truck stop, and luckily we were fine there. Okay, it's a totally different life. I'm gonna try and make some more videos. Living at a truck stop was a whole new different experience for me. Way new experience. You have no idea who you're gonna be out there with, who you're gonna meet. out there, out in the middle of nowhere. I'm in Iowa, and I live in New Jersey. Okay, I live in the northeast. I live on the border of Sussex County and Morris. All right, and I just want to put this video out there because I didn't know what I was getting myself involved in. I knew that it was going to be tough, but it is a little bit more tougher than I thought it was. And I dig down deep inside, and I'm trying to be as tough as I can to make this. All right. Yeah, I'm doing the best that I can. You're going to learn how to rig the trailers up. You're going to learn how to back into the trailers, into the kingpins. You're going to learn about all types of stuff, picking up loads, how to track the loads. You're going to learn how to weigh these loads out, which I'm still in a learning process. I went to Western Express. I went there. I was in a 1 week orientation. Okay, I waited a week to get a trainer and get in a truck. During the orientation, they teach you about certain things about the company, how to use some of their systems, and I thought it was going to be more hands-on than it was. I thought I was going to learn a little bit more about driving and backing, which I didn't. I have over 40 hours in backing, but it's a smaller truck when I was at school. These are bigger trucks. You're in a parking lot that is going to be hard to even learn how to back up in. These trailers are a lot bigger. Okay, they're a lot wider, of course. We have a 48-foot flatbed. Some of these trailers are 53 feet long. Okay. I was in traffic. I drove in at nighttime. I did fine with that. The driving was okay for me so far. I drove through the city. I drove through Pittsburgh. We picked up sheet metal over there. There was a yard. It was a pretty cool yard. Yes. Also, you don't know who you're going to get as your trainer. Okay. My trainer has actually been really good so far, and we've been getting along. But I have to spend all my time with him in the cab. We have to live together, and we have to get along together in this truck. Okay. Thank God for my trainer. He's been looking out for my back, which I'm really happy about. I want to give you another look. Here's our truck. Okay, and I'm out in some yard. We're waiting for a load. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how. I'm starting to learn how to use their tablets, inputting the information, inputting the loads, inputting your pre-trips and your post-trips. Any defects that you have wrong in a truck. I learned how to gas the truck up. You're going to have to get a rewards card. The gas card is an EFS gas card. Okay, you're going to have to set that up before you get in a truck the minute you get that. The EFS card, it's a fuel card. And then you're going to have to, when you get in a truck, you're going to have to get your rewards cards so that you use the rewards cards to get the points. Okay? You're going to use those points for showers. You're going to use those points to buy other things. You're also going to need a headset because you're going to be in a truck with another trainer, and they're going to also want to be talking to their family while they're on the road as well. And you don't want to. You want to make sure that you can hear your conversations, and that the other guy that you're with doesn't hear your conversations. Okay. So it's not that annoying. You got to make sure that you have some food packed. You're going to have to go and get food so that you can hunker down in the trailer. Okay, you can see the wind's blowing out here. 1,000,000 miles an hour. I'm guessing it's around, I'm thinking 35 degrees, 30 degrees. We had to wake up early and drop off a load this morning, and my fingers are freezing. Okay, and I'm used to the cold weather. I had no problem with that, but the tarps on the back of these things, okay, I had a hard time with these tarps. Okay, these tarps are like 100 pounds. I've lifted a lot of things in my life, but I just had a hard time lifting some of these tarps. You see them? I'm going to show you a picture of these tarps. So I had to join flatbed. Okay, because it was the only job that was available at the time. I was searching for 4 weeks. There was a lot of the companies that offer training but they're full of it. Okay, I only found 2 trucking companies that had jobs. One of them was Schneider and actually Western Express. They're gonna give you the training that you need. I'm blessed to even get this training right now. Okay, I'm gonna show you some of these tarps right here. You see these tarps? They're on the back of the trailers. You see them? This was our trailer right here, 431106. Those tarps in the back, they're 100 pounds a piece. You got to put them on your back. I hope you could see them. You got to put them on your back, and you got to load them on a headache board. Okay, the headache board, you got to ratchet it back. And I'm not a specialist. Okay, I'm really not a specialist. I've been learning. I did not get the hands-on training on how to secure the loads. Okay, I had to go on YouTube to figure out how to secure the loads, and I told my trainer, and he said that we should be being taught how to secure our loads before we can go out with them. So those tarps go on the back of those header boards. You see them on the back of the header boards, and you got to ratchet them down. You got to make sure that they're ratchet down with the ratchet. They got to go between these bungees, and I think it's a DOT violation. It's a DOT violation if you don't ratchet them down to the back here. Okay. All right. So that's some of the things that I've learned so far. We dropped the load off to a plant, a dump site. There were like covers and some stuff. You got to watch out for the forklift drivers as they're unloading this stuff. And that was also in the middle of nowhere. You know, so what's concerning to me is that you're out driving around. They have me. I must have drove from Virginia. I drove from Virginia all the way up, I think, through Maryland. We went through Pennsylvania, Ohio, and we went all the way across to Ohio right now. In Indianapolis we went to. So I did a lot of driving. I went through a lot of states that I've never even been through. And I had some city traffic, okay, on the way. And so I just want to let you know that you better think this through. If you're a new driver, if this is something that you think you're cut out for, and if you're going to leave a family behind and learn how to do this, you might have to leave your family behind in order to get the job, in order to put your 3 months experience in and get the training so that you could just go home and get the daily job, okay, and be home with your family if that's something that you think that you might want to do. If you could find a daily job where someone's going to train you, I would take that first. Unless you want to really get hands-on experience. I mean, you're going to get, this is the best experience you're going to get, is being out here in the middle of nowhere and problem solving. You have to problem solve when something goes wrong. I mean, we must have problem solved. I've only been on here for like four days. Okay, a lot of problem solving has happened so far. You have to be aware, you have to be safe. Safety is the key, safety. You don't want to get in any accidents. You don't want to get hurt. You want to get safe home to your family. They tell you that. They're going to tell you that in orientation. They're going to tell you that in training if you're going to go flatbed. Okay, flatbed is a lot dangerous, more dangerous than dry van. Okay, because you're running a flatbed and you're strapping stuff down, and you have to look out for yourself, your trainer. Okay, you have to also look out for your trainer because you're responsible in driving this truck. You're responsible for your trainer too. Okay, when you're learning this, okay, you got to make sure that everything's secured, even with your trainer. Okay, because maybe the trainer might miss something. You don't know. Okay, you have to make sure that everything is secured and ready to rock and roll. Okay, before you pull off. All right. So we're here in Iowa at some sheetrock plant I have no idea about. Okay, I'm gonna try and make some more videos. All right, because everything that I'm telling you, I haven't even told you everything yet that I can remember. All right, and my trainer, we're hanging out in the truck right now. Not the car, the truck. And we're hanging out here, and I'm probably gonna have to hop in the truck and drive 10 hours down to Texas right now. Okay, so that's my trainer in the truck. He's hanging out there. I'm not going to tell you who he is because I want to be anonymous right now. I don't know if he wants me to put his name out there right now. Okay, so I'm going to cut it short right there for right now, and then I'll pick it up with another video. Okay, thank you very much for listening to this. I want you to learn this and think about this before you want to become a truck driver and actually go out there and actually learn how to do this over the road. I was actually told that I was actually regional. Okay, I'm a regional driver. Okay, regional means like the Northeast. That's what I was thinking. Also, I was told that I was going to be home for actually I was going to be home on the weekends. Originally, when I came down here, they said 1 week of, I think, orientation, and they also said that I would be home in another 2 weeks. Okay, my trainer has already been out here already for a month. He tried to get home. He tried to get some type of T call, which I'm learning about, to go home, and he's out here for a month already. Okay, and he's gonna sit out here for another 2 weeks with me. He's not gonna be home for like a month and a half. Okay, so that kind of didn't really sit well with me because I have a family that I have to go home to that needs me. Okay, I could do a week and I could come home. That's what I could do. That's what I wanted to do, but I don't know if that's really going to happen that way. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this an experience and go through with it and do the best that I can, and I can get more knowledgeable about this to see what really happens with that situation, because I want to be home with my family on the weekends, at least that. I think if I'm doing this and then go back out, I don't want to be stuck because my truck is broke down and that I can't get home. Okay, because it has to be repaired on the weekends or whatever the heck it is. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm going to be home on the weekends, and that the way that I'm experiencing this is that I don't think that might not happen sometimes. In most cases, I'm thinking I'm probably going to be out here for another 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks. I know that, possibly 3-4 weeks, depending upon how I train and how well I listen and how well that I'm involved with everything. Okay, it's all up to me how fast I get this. Once I get things, okay, to me is once I get them, I do pretty well with most situations. But sometimes it takes me to learn to pick up on some things. Okay, and for me, my trainer has been really good so far. And he's been on top of me very well. Okay, he's been on top of me. A very great guy. He's been doing this for about a year, but I'm very amazed of how well he's been doing his job out here. I mean, he is doing a very great job. He knows how to back up, and I hope that he trains me more of how to back up, because I haven't backed up. So I'm learning that next. Okay, we're gonna go to some truck stop that doesn't have any trucks in it, and he's going to teach me how to back up. Okay, so I'm waiting for that moment. All right, I'm going to learn how to back up, and he's going to help me do the best that he can. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that he's going to help me right now. I need the most help that I could get, and I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm desperate. I'm desperate to learn how to do this. I'm hoping that I'm going to get home. Okay, that's the most important thing, is getting home to your wife, your kids, your family, and staying alive. Okay, all right. I'm going to try and come up with another video for you. That's my perspective as of now of how things are going and some of the things that have happened during my experience through Western Express. But I am getting the training that I need right now. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. That's my first video right now.